G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through 50-cent pieces again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my 50-cent collection book here from the Royal Australian Mint, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far. The book's pretty big, doesn't fit on the video screen very well, but we're missing the Australian Capital Territory and the two other Centenary of Federation coins of Tasmania and Victoria, which I'm very surprised at because I usually find quite a few Victorias and Tasmanias around here, but everything else is pretty much done. We're on the fifth book, so I've done it a few times before. We all know where we're going. Just going to be looking through the reverses, just looking for the commemorative sides, and at the end I'll be going through all of the coat of arms to look for years where there was no coat of arms issued for circulation, it being 1986, 87, 89, 1990, 1992 and 2005. That is the coat of arms, a standard 50-cent piece design. And also at the end I'll be looking for 1985 and 1993 for low minted years. And there is our first commemorative coin, the Commonwealth Games Brisbane from 1982. And I'll be putting them down here in a row of common commemoratives. And then if we find anything that's worth keeping, we'll put it down the bottom row. Here we have in 2005, the secondary school competition winner for a 50-cent piece design from 2005. And we'll also be looking at some of the other coins every now and again. If we see a 2010, we'll check it for a rotation, or a 2014, we'll check it for the crop circle error. And then the last coin in that first row is the 1994 International Year of the Family. Sometimes we check that for a wide date on the 1994. That doesn't look like a wide date, so that is a common commemorative, and we'll put that down with the rest. We'll go on opening rolls. We'll open a few rolls up before we sort of speed things up. We'll most likely get most of the commemorative coins out of the way in the first few rolls, although that was pretty skinny in itself. And there we have 2004 primary school winner competition for a 50-cent piece design. And another year of the family. And then after that we have a Centenary of Federation, but it's the Commonwealth coat of arms from 1912. It's the most highly minted of that series, and we don't keep that as a common commemorative, but if we find any of the state or territory coins, we definitely keep those. There's another secondary school competition winner, and that was designed for the Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games. There's a 2005 as well, but this is the Remembrance coin, the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, and you'll see there at the bottom of the what looks like a priest robe, there is a bit of extra metal. It's a bit of cud metal, and a bit of cud stands for coin underdeveloped, and it just means that there was usually a die chip or something that made an extra bit of metal come up where it shouldn't have been. There's a 2010, so we check it for a rotation error, but that one seems to be fine, so that will go back to the bank. Another International Year of the Family without a wide date. Another 2005, and again we have a robe cud on the 50-cent Remembrance coin, showing that it's pretty common to get one of those errors. I don't keep them. I do have a significant amount of them. I don't keep all of them, otherwise I'd be inundated with error coins of that particular year. So as we crack through, there's another 2005 and the 2003 Australia's Volunteers. And as we crack through, there's more commemoratives coming out, and then we have another Remembrance coin from 2005, and then the 50th anniversary of the end of World War II, the Weary Dunlop coin from 1995. And that'll most likely top out our top row. Another Centenary of Federation. Another Remembrance coin. This time this one's pretty clean without a cut on it. Another Remembrance coin. another remembrance coin. This one's had a bit of a harder life, got a few dings on it. And there's a 2001. Oh, and we have the Centenary of Federation, and this one is the Western Australia Centenary of Federation from 2001. It's not in bad nick, so it's definitely going to be a keeper for the collection. So that'll go down there, the bottom left-hand corner. I won't see that again until the end. Another Weary Dunlop 50th anniversary. And then we're on to the fourth roll. So we'll pretty much start to speed things up now. Just when we come across a coin that we haven't found for today, we'll go through it. Otherwise, I'll just show it to you and lay it down. And if we find anything of any note, we'll also come back. And there we have a 2000 coin, and that will be the Royal Visit. It's not necessarily a keeper coin. Well, it is a keeper coin for me. I do keep all of these, but it's not necessarily a low minted coin. It probably doesn't have a great deal of extra value over face value, but I always keep these. But I do put it up with the common commemorative, and at the end of the hunt I pull it out and put it directly into my collection. And here we have a Silver Jubilee coin from 1977, 25th anniversary of the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and that we see that for the first time today. And there, for the first time today, we have a 2010 Celebrate What's Great Australia Day. Celebrating Australia Day in 2010. And there also, for the first time today, we have the 1981 wedding coin, the wedding of Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, and Lady Diana Spencer, 1981. Oh wow, we have a very dirty New South Wales Centenary of Federation 2001. It's very dirty. I don't think I'll keep that, but that is a keeper. Well, it is an over face value keeper when it's in good condition, but in condition like that, no, it's very hard to try and sell that, try and get any money off that. So that may go back in, but it is something that we would definitely pull out in the usual course of events. So it's going to go down with the keeper row. And there, for the first time today, we have the Millennium Year coin from 2000. On this particular coin, we check for a variety called the incused flag variety, and that usually means that the middle cross and the Union Jack there on the Australian flag is incused into the metal, not just outlined by engraving. So we check for that. That's a bit of a rare one to find. And there, for the first time today, we have a 2002 year of the Outback, celebrating Australia's Outback. And there, for the first time today, we have the 1998 Bass in Flinders, celebrating the voyage of George Bass and Matthew Flinders from Botany Bay or Sydney down to determine that Tasmania was an island rather than a peninsula. And there's another one. They discovered Bass Strait, and hence why we call Bass Strait after George Bass. And there, for the first time today, we have the 1970 Captain Cook, the very first 50-cent piece commemorative coin after the issue of decimal coins in 1966. There's a lot of those around though. They are very common. And that then brings us on to the last roll as we cycle through it. A couple of decent coins, one that's probably going to go back because it's a bit too dirty, but not a necessarily dead hunt. Quite a few common commemoratives as well. Not any in excellent nick that I would want to upgrade. I'm going to pull out the Royal Visit because I like the Royal Visit and I always pull that one out. It has a one-off effigy of the Queen, which is why I enjoy collecting that one by itself. Well, I'll quickly go through the coat of arms off camera, and I'll come back if I've found anything of note. Well, unfortunately, only two changeover coins. The 2016 50th anniversary of decimal currency, the changeover coin, where the commemorative design is on the obverse instead of the reverse, which is why we flick through them very quickly and we miss some of those during the hunt. They are common commemoratives though, so they'll go up on the top shelf. So what we did pick up that is of any note is a New South Wales Centenary of Federation, but it's in very, very poor condition, so that'll probably go back to the bank. And then the other one was a Western Australia Centenary of Federation, so nothing to sneeze about, but nothing to write home about either. I'm going to take out the two Royal Visit coins because I do keep those, put them aside out of the hunt. But I will be back for more hunting in a few days. If you like what I do, please subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. Tell me what you're finding in your area. I'd love to hear comments from you about what you're noodling, if you are indeed noodling. But I'll see you in a couple of days. So bye.